Hello, welcome to the fourth dimension. Maria here. Thanks for joining me today. See what the universe has for you. Shot in your arm, get you out of the door. Frustration comes from lack of wisdom to know the difference. Isn't that the truth? My goodness. So pretty simple to read that. How about trying to apply it, right? Think about accepting the things you cannot change and courage to change the things you can. That's a difference, right? So I can't tell you how many cycles I've spent trying to change somebody else's behavior, somebody else's actions, somebody else's investment, somebody else's motives, somebody else's blah, 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 only to find out that the only thing I can change is myself, my perspective, my reaction, my words and energy. That's the wisdom piece. I love wisdom. That's my favorite card in several of the oracle cards that I pull. Wisdom comes out and has an owl on it. So owls might be specific for you. But this is the wisdom to know the difference between what you can and cannot change, what you need to accept and move forward with, and when you need to release and receive. So give me 4 cards, please. Okay, 4 cards. Randomly pulling. Fair enough. First card out. Help. Somebody might be reaching out to you for help. You might be crying out to the divine for help. Abundance. You might be on your last dollar. Message of love. And reproach. Somebody's hurting. Bottom of the deck. Children. Children might be involved in the spread. Somebody you might have kids with, or somebody who has kids that you're involved with, I feel recently or in the past, might be calling out for some assistance. True story. I also feel they see you as abundant. And again, you might be reproaching this person, having a conversation. This might have been somebody who did you dirty or lied to you or did something, because reproach doesn't typically show up. But it is very much a strong energy of guarded. You feel this person is, it feels like woman with a snake. That's the card in another tarot deck. But it feels very similar to that. So you are a bit guarded from helping anybody. Or you might feel, if it's your energy, you might feel the reproach of approaching somebody in another situation. But it may affect kids if you don't help. Tell me more about this. Give me a number. I also have message of love, which somebody might be receiving a message of love. Okay, I'm just told to pull from this person. Your number is 1212. Love and unity. Love and unity are surrounding you. Share your love with others, and it will be returned to you. 1212. It's a completion. It means home. It's the end of a cycle. Maybe the beginning of a new one for you, but it is affecting, I feel, could be affecting a family situation. Somebody could be reaching out to you, fearful of a reproach, but wanting to come forward. That one. Intuition. There it is. Trust your intuition. Trust your intuition and know what seems logical may not be reasonable or necessarily be right. This is all the left brainers on the planet. You sit in a more logical sense. If you focus on finances, your own personal growth, your own personal story, your own progress, you are a bean counter, right? And you are overly concerned that your assistance with this person, whether it's romantic or not, you can't trust what they said from previous experience, but this says trust your intuition. The answer to your question lies inside your heart. Endless possibilities exist for you. Stop trying to work it all out and feel your way through. We, your angels, will guide you. Trust your feelings. What feels right is right. Intuition. Feels very heavy on the water sign. Or maybe you're dealing with a water sign, but that's kind of the vibe I get. Again, just a vibe. This is the deck I want. Tell me more, Spirit, about this spread. This is somebody I feel you've had a few dances with, right? And so you might have left this person and they're reaching out because they might lose their home. They might be losing their vehicle. They might be, they're reaching out for financial assistance, I feel, because you're abundant, or they see you as abundant, with a message of love. And you're going to have to use your intuition. And you can have love for the person, 5 of Wands. This is anxiety inside of you, like the washing machine, agitated, frustrated, based on maybe competition or conflict. You've had a disagreement. You carry a lot of strife, or at least a big stick when you answer the door. Like, what you want? What are you doing here? What's going on? It's kind of the vibe. How can I help you? Kind of, you know. Might be dealing with a Leo. 8 of Wands is going to come in fast. It requires rapid action, movement on your part, swift change. This person might be asking for your assistance, but it also might be, you know, inner knowledge. You have 2 major cards butt up on each side of the spread, right? And one is the wisdom to know the difference. The wisdom versus knowledge. And wisdom is having lived it and applying that knowledge into wisdom. So if the statement goes, always, once a cheater, always a cheater, you know, or you have this tumultuous get back together, fight, break up, whatever energy. Yeah, I have the Emperor to the 9 of Wands to the Queen of Pentacles. So you saw this person as financially stable, nurturing, kind, giving, practical, or they see you as this person and they're coming in as an emperor, or you're the emperor, take it as it resonates. But the, the 9 of Wands is more courage. So it's digging in deep, and it's like the last stand, and I can't do this again. I can't float you one more month. And if this is your energy, it's like the last hurrah prior to your transformation. It's the 9 is right before the 10, right? We all know that. And so 9 is the absolute final straw, because when that last feather hits that pile of straw, the legs go out from underneath and you can't do it anymore. You uncle, right? And so this is somebody who is resilient. I feel like you put boundaries up with this person, trying to put some boundaries up with this person, and they're just coming in again for your assistance, I feel. If it's a past person that you're financially tied to, maybe it's a ex with kids. Tell me more about the spread. I have the 7 of Cups in the reverse. I'm taking it in the reverse. And the Queen of Swords in the reverse. This is somebody who's going to rush in, overly emotional, easily influenced, thinking they can easily influence you. I don't think this energy ever thought you would leave them. So they might have stepped out on you and they thought that you were going to accept it. This is you coming into alignment. You're understanding. You went from 7 of Cups to personal values. You went from many options to what's important to you. Overwhelmed by choices. And this person also lives in a fantasy or an illusion that you're going to stick around and just pay the bills. Sorry. I have the Queen of Cups in the reverse as well. I'm taking it in the reverse. This is somebody who's dealing with inner feelings, self-care, self-love, also struggling heavily with codependency and insecurity. And that's over the love and unity. I just want to make sure my deck was upright. It was. Love and unity. I just saw the 3 of Swords to the 10 of Cups to the 10 of Pentacles. Mostly the 10 of Pentacles. Tell me more about the spread. The Devil with the 2 of Swords. Yeah, you know what this story holds, I feel. This is somebody who has a lot of hooks, I want to say, into situations. They might be a hustler. Sorry, I'm just going to speak my mind here. But they might have had a game going that they got busted for, I feel, and now they ran out of cash. This is also, it could be their kid, somebody like that. I feel like it's legal problems. I feel like they're losing things. Karma's falling around, and this person's coming for your help. They see you as abundant. They might be struggling with addiction. They might be coming off of addiction. This is also using sexual seduction, you know, trying to pull on that thread to try to tie you in. Love bomber kind of vibe if we're going to clean it up to a PG-13 level. But, you know, it is what it is. I feel like this person uses that, their resources, their physical resources to try to lure you in, to tempt you into staying. I don't know if that's what you want, because you found that this was a bad decision in the past. And it's a difficult decision because you loved this person, had a lot of love, and I think they might be manipulating you because of that. Four of Swords, you're going within to see if this person's true or not. With the Empress, this person, you had a long-standing Emperor to the Empress, to Justice. You might feel that this person struggles with addiction of several, right? So this is somebody who might have an overspending habit, right? Then when they feel down, they go buy themselves something, right? They overspent, let's say that. But now, whatever they've been playing in, or, you know, whatever pool they've been paddling in is drying up, and they ran out of resources. This person is coming in, maybe feeling restricted because of your boundaries. With the reproach card still looking at me, that carries some weight here. But they're seeing you as abundant, nurturing, fertile, feminine, good parent, developed, accomplished. With it, this is justice for you. So this is karma. Again, this must be the week for karma. We do have a full moon. I think it's in Scorpio. So somebody might be manifesting this relationship back with you. I feel like whoever you are, you're resting. You could be male or female with the Empress, but you're resting. You're trying to contemplate this decision. It might require a move, especially with that Eight of Wands, but it's really about financial abundance, and they need your help. Ace of Wands, they're talking to you about this long-standing relationship and how they want to start a new cycle with you. They want to invest in you again. They see you're a hard worker. You might work remotely. This is somebody who also sees, like, you can do your job from anywhere. Come and visit, come and stay kind of vibe, right? With the Chariot, I can't make it up, man. And it feels very much like you have to leave your home. And that is Cancer energy. That's kind of the vibe I felt. And you might be dealing with a fire sign as well. Aries, Leo, Sag. Previous, heavy on the Sag, heavy on the Leo. Somebody promising you the world. A world of change, a world of happy ever after. They know what you want. And I feel like you either want a family or you want consistency. Like you really gave your all in this relationship and they didn't show up for you, and now they're showing up now. Yeah, Death Rebirth card. They're asking for a new chance. You're in the Hermit. It's that Four of Swords again. Hermit is going within. Again, if you're aligned and you're trying to discern what you want, what the divine is telling you, what your gifts and talents are, you're uncovering those. And now I feel like however long this has happened, this is like you're taking this at a different perspective to see if this aligns with your new you. Nine of Cups. You are happy, I feel, independent, and you might see this as a wish come true, that they came back and that they want to heal this with you, but it leaves you in a Nine of Swords because you don't trust them. They're afraid that you don't trust them. This is definitely the Knight of Cups to the Lovers to the Four of Wands. Somebody who wants marriage. This is somebody who wants marriage. King of Wands on the bottom of the deck with the Queen of Wands. Matching energies. Yin to Yang. Peas and carrots. Gemini, Aries, Virgo, Scorpio, Cancer. Major players, Aquarius, major players. But because somebody has left or is leaving, maybe you left a job or a project and your absence is messing up the financial structure because you were the profitable one. Whatever this is, you have to trust, man, you really have to listen to your intuition, because you made bad mistakes and got stuck in a very long financially drought cycle. You want the sun. I feel like you need to go within with that Hermit card and discern what you want. I have the Queen of Wands again showing up. It might be you, that you have to show courage and confidence, or that's how they see you. You're independent. You ask for nothing. Nine of Pentacles is you're independent. I just said that. You don't need anybody. This is very much validation. There we go. like the work you've been doing, the work you put in is showing, whether you're working out, whether you're financially, investing in this project or this thing that you're doing, but it's going to be seen on a platform, and it's going to be recognized. The thing is that this is financial independence and self-sufficiency. So that's part of the thing. Whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. This person sees you as self-sufficient. This person has never really needed, they might have money, but they might not have had you in their corner. This is somebody who's looked at, and since the world has occurred, this ending occurred, the cycle ended, that they want to restart with you, with feeling valued now, the work they just put in. They want to start again with you, but they want to do it on a different level because they've seen the work that you've done, and they know that you don't need them. That's the thing. So maybe this person, your past person, or the person you're dealing with, or their person, however this resonates to the storyline that you live in. I don't live with you, I don't know. But at the end of the day, the energy that's coming off is everybody around me needs me. They call on me, they borrow money from me, they ask me for all these resources and support. You've never asked me for a damn dime. That's a little intimidating because you are, this, in my opinion, the star card. You were a healer to this person. You helped heal this person. You motivated them. You helped them uncover the shadow self, and they're working on it independent of you. I don't think you're involved in this person, but the conversations you had held with this person previously has, placed root. And I feel like maybe you manifested this with the Magician, with the World, and the Star card. Maybe you manifested this. You're manifesting wealth, that's for certain. And whoever's coming forward maybe hasn't learned those secrets yet on manifestation. I have, the Six of Swords to the Wheel of Fortune and the Five of Swords. So somebody's really fighting with somebody else too. Lots of arguments, a lot of disagreements, just negative connotations. And you're living your best life, I feel. They're wanting to go from the Five of Swords to the Six of Swords and heal this and mend this with you. They don't want to have conflict. They don't want to have any more disagreements. They already feel defeated. Like they might show up with a white flag at your house and say, I surrender. Can we get back on the same track? But I feel like however long this space took between the world and where you are today, things have occurred in your life where you've elevated and you know your worth. I don't care if it's a week, feel a little longer, but they see your value and your worth, and they want to partner with you with that duo, the King and the Queen of Wands, Five of Swords. Again, want to argue, conflict, disagreements. It's very much winning at all costs. Pride, Eight of Swords to the Ten of Wands. We're finally to the 10. Somebody's going to be done fighting and arguing with you and walking past that fear, that Queen of Pentacles, and they want to do this over again. They want to amend the situation and heal the situation. Whoever you are, you're manifesting. You're a master manifester. You think it, believe it, feel it, it happens. Love it. It's happening for you in your life. It's you working with the divine. They see you as the Queen of Swords. Again, male or female, it doesn't matter. Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords with the Six of Cups, with Temperance, with Justice. I'm going to stop there. So at the end of the day, your person is struggling. It feels a lot like, should I stay? Should I go? Should I go back and talk to this person? Should I not talk to this person? Do I know what I want? It's the Two of Pentacles. Should I just ignore this thing, let it die, move on? Well, then I get what I get. So if I don't close my own cycle, I'm going to spend a lot of eternity following through this cycle with other people, learning the same lessons because I didn't do what I needed to do now. I'm just going to do it later with some other skin suit. So should I do it now? And just take care of it. Like that's kind of the vibe. This is the journey that your person's on. It's kind of scary. They've done a lot of work. But they owe you a lot of conversation that they're up in their head about, that they're losing sleep at night, that they want to become whole. I keep coming back to that whole feeling. I need to be whole again. And they haven't been whole since you left them. So this would be fulfillment. There might be travel involved. Again, that travel card with the Eight of Wands and the Magician. But they want to celebrate. They want to manifest you back and vice versa. And they want to have a celebration of life. I think you're just working hard at a lot of different projects. You might be manifesting a new project. I have 19 and 21 on the deck here with 17. Any of those numbers might be important to you. Check that out. But I'm going to go back to that 12-12 right here. The completion of a cycle, and you know, about home, about family, about love, about that wholeness. That's what I kind of feel, is you want to feel whole in a relationship with your person. I feel like you've, gosh, years maybe, you've invested in this thing for years, and it just came short. I feel like it just came up short and not the way that you anticipated it to go. And it feels like there's a pause or some kind of closure, or it's stagnant. Take it as it resonates, but that's changing immediately, because either they're leaving that, I don't know, lukewarm situation to go find their passion, but they're going to send you a message of love to heal this thing, and they may need your help in this because they see you as abundant. So this is what you can expect. Your shot in the arm today. If this resonates for you, please put a comment in the comment section below. If you like a personal reading, please reach out to me. The link is below. Schedule's up to speed. You can always email me at fourthdimensiontarot@gmail.com, and we'll schedule a time. If you want to learn how to read tarot, there's school on Saturday morning for that. It's also recorded if you can't make it live, but it's a lot of fun live. It's like coffee, and we throw cards. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. It's kind of fun. Just saying. And then, yeah, I think that's it. So until next time, love and light. Oh, if you don't mind, hit that subscribe button on your way out the door. That helps me grow our channel and our footprint as we reach a broader footprint in the universe. So love and light to you until next time. Take care.